Hello friends, and welcome back to the video. So in last week's video we did some KTM stuff and we got that all sorted and done. So this week we are jumping back into the KDX build. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I've started assembling some of the parts. I got the discs back on the hub, I've got all the engine covers back on the motor and sealed up. I also painted the swing arm black, and I went through and painted a test piece. This is a section of the subframe. Now it's not exactly Kawasaki green, but it's what they had available, and the contrast between the green and the black is still pretty good. It gives it a good pop. So off camera I got the frame sanded down and primed. I probably sanded for like 3 or 4 days. Paint stripper, wire wheel, sanding, Scotch-Brite, all that stuff. It was a nightmare. Unfortunately, none of the sandblasting places were open. They're open now, but the frame's already primed. So in future, we'll be able to get stuff sandblasted and powder coated because the economy is slowly starting to open up again. But today, we are going to throw some green paint on this frame. So I wiped the frame down again. It's been degreased, so we just got to hit it with some green paint.
You know it's right or die. I've been dreaming, maybe I'm sleeping, losing my teeth, maybe I'm flying for no reason. I've been dreaming, what I believe in. I will get there soon, there's more than just a feeling. Yeah, I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming, maybe I'm sleeping, losing my teeth, maybe I'm flying for no reason. I've been dreaming, what I believe in. I will get there soon, that's more than just a feeling. Yeah, I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming, maybe I'm sleeping, losing my teeth, maybe I'm flying for no reason. I've been dreaming, what I believe in. I will get there soon, there's more than just a feeling. Yeah, I've been dreaming. Yeah, I've been dreaming.
Alright, so we've got the first base and weight coat on the frame, and I have to say I am pretty stoked with the results. But we do have a problem because I did not calculate correctly how much paint I needed for the frame, and I ran out of paint. So I quickly went back to the hardware store and they're out of stock of the paint. I have good coverage, but I would have liked to give it another coat, and then after that final green coat is dry, I'm gonna hit it with clear. So I'm not sure when they're gonna get stock. I think I'm gonna let the frame dry and I'm gonna wait till the weekend. If they don't have stock by the weekend, then I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it with the clear if I can't source the paint from another shop maybe. But it's not a train smash time wise, because I still have some linkage parts I need to clean and paint, and some suspension parts that I need to clean. Alrighty, so a couple of weeks have passed since the last section of this video, and yeah, we managed to get some more paint for the frame, finished painting that up, and finished painting some other stuff. So where we are at the moment, we are ready to start assembly. Super stoked on that. So The frame came out pretty sick. Have no complaints on that. Obviously it's not powder coat, so it's gonna scratch up fairly easy. We got all the bearings pressed on or pressed in to the swing arm, the linkage and the triple clamps. Everything was sourced, well, we got some Tusk goodies and all balls goodies. Everything was sourced from Rocky Mountain, RMatvmc. I'll put the links to all their social media down below in the description. So you can order from Rocky Mountain and have the stuff shipped to South Africa. You just have to drop their sales team an email. So they are more than willing to help you guys out. Cool. So what we are going to do, we are going to start throwing everything on the frame. Some of the stuff, like as you see, there's no coil on the shock, so that and a couple of other items like the rims and the foot pegs still need to go for powder coating. So stuff like the shock and the hubs are only going to be temporarily mounted just for viewing pleasure and mock-up purposes. Well, wouldn't really say mock-up because we know everything should fit. Anyways, with all that being said, it's time to jump into it. Let's get this pig back together.
Strip off the shadows from your skin and cast them aside. Black out the windows above us and cover the lights. The feeling of an iris in the dark keeps on calling. Till I find you, a fading of a fire at the spark. Keeps igniting like a prelude.
And just like that, we have the first scratches on the frame. But it doesn't matter. This bike is going to get thrashed anyways. Maybe next time, if I rebuild it, I'll do some powder coating instead.
In my peripheral vision, you whisper goodnight and tell me where to find you when the silence is heavy, when we're losing our mind. Feeling of an iris in the dark keeps on calling. Till I find you, the fading of a fire at the spark. Keeps igniting like a prelude. Keeps igniting like a prelude.
First, we just mounting everything loosely, and then as soon as the swing arm and linkage is on, we'll tighten everything down. Nothing's going to be torqued down to spec yet. We'll do that as soon as the wheels are finished and we can get the bike on the ground.
some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in the red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.
Cool. So, you guys saw me struggle with the swing arm, but we did manage to get everything inside. So I had to end up just kind of filing down the bushes on this end. They were not going to fit. So we've also got the caliper holder and the hub in. Obviously no bushings. This is just kind of to get a visual reference of of what's to come. So the last thing left to do, we got to grease the bearings for the triple clamps. Throw the triple clamps on, throw the forks on, and the front hub. Then that is it for this video. So let's get back into it.
Hard to ignore all the things we said. I wish I could change it. A little shaky. Our emotions got the best of us lately. I got issues, yeah, you got them too. Our feelings too bruised to fight. We can say a lot in a little bit. Pressure in our minds made us throw a fit. But got that kind of love and that ain't counterfeit. It's foolish and useless without your love. Without your love.
It is starting to look like a dirt bike. Get this damn cloth out of here. Clean that up. So, last step. Let's throw in the forks and then we'll see what it looks like.
Our feelings too bruised to fight. We can say a lot in a little bit. Pressure in our minds made us throw a fit. But got that kind of love and that ain't counterfeit. It's foolish and useless without your love. Without your love.
Alright, and as you guys saw, I got the forks in and check out the final result. Man, it is starting to look pretty damn sick. So obviously there is still loads more work to be done, but I am super stoked on the way it's looking so far. Yeah, so obviously we still need to add a lot of items, but for now this is going to be the stopping point for this video. Now it's time to do another 2 weeks worth of work, and then we'll do another video. So if you enjoyed this, please consider hitting the like button and hitting subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or tips, and thanks for watching. Peace out and keep ripping.